Hey there, if you're just now joining us, we are coming to you live from the 2024 Bridging Innovation Week right here in Huntington, West Virginia. It's the third annual event, and joining me now is Vice President of Economic Development at Marshall University is Brandon Dennison. Brandon, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So I know you've had some speaking roles at this event, and I'm curious to hear how Marshall University, what key initiatives they're taking to ensure that local and small businesses as well as entrepreneurs get off to a good start.
Well, under Brad Smith's leadership, we're really embracing our role as the economic engine, not just for Huntington, but really for the greater tri-state area. We have a strategic plan called Marshall for All, Marshall Forever. So the idea is we'll always have that traditional four-year experience on campus, but we are evolving with the times and leading, and so that can create online experiences. But it's also about making Marshall a resource for all community members, not just those traditional on-campus students, but all the community members. We're launching a program called the Marshall Skills Exchange, where local entrepreneurs can go online and learn design thinking. Design thinking is a key to Brad's success when he was in Silicon Valley at Intuit. And it's really it's a process to solve problems. And the main idea of design thinking is you fall in love with the problem, not the solution, and you iterate, test until you solve it. So for every dollar invested in Marshall University, we create 14 more dollars for the local economy. It's a massive return on investment that our city and our state and our region receive from Marshall University. We're leaning into that. We see ourselves becoming a platform through the Skills Exchange, through other special projects I'll talk about in a little bit, a platform where local community members of all kinds, including prospective entrepreneurs, can realize their dreams.
I like that you're giving everybody a seat at the table and still able to get something out of it as well. So I want to talk about stakeholders. I know that it's important for educational institutions to work with businesses and the government entities to provide economic development for the community. Can you talk about how some of your stakeholders are identifying the needs and implementing ways to take care of that?
Two big things I'll emphasize here. One is the Choose West Virginia tour. We have partnered with WVU. Marshall and WVU are getting along better than ever before, and with our state government to go to Silicon Valley, to go to Seattle, to go to New York, and to say to private industry, you should choose West Virginia. You should invest in West Virginia. And it's starting to work. I mean, what Nucor is doing for our region is phenomenal. We have to provide the workforce now for these jobs that are becoming available. Marshall University is in a leadership role for that. The other thing specific to entrepreneurship is our iCenter. So we have a brand new Brad D. Smith School of Business right downtown Huntington, economic development project.
It's nice.
That includes the iCenter, where all Marshall students now, all freshmen, learn design thinking that I was talking about earlier. But the iCenter is for students and community members who want to take that next step towards an actual startup.
Okay.
We have a whole center, and it's on the first floor. As soon as you walk in, you'll see the iCenter, and I think that signals the priority that we're placing on entrepreneurship.
I like it. And speaking of priorities, can you go into a little bit about what is going to happen next for you guys? What do you see happening immediately next, and what do you maybe see long term?
So we are in the middle of building out the Downtown Innovation District, and this is literally transforming downtown Huntington. The new School of Business just opened.
Yep.
We'll have a brand new advanced manufacturing center.
Yep.
We'll have a cyber security building with a cyber command that's going to serve the entire East Coast. Phenomenal center of excellence on a global scale. And we have a med tech facility that's going to focus on entrepreneurs in the med tech area as well. So it's very tangible.
How do you like being in the position that you're in? It's a lot different from Coalfield Development, and now you're a leader there, you're a leader now. How do you like it?
I'm having a great time. I'm born and raised in West Virginia. I feel as hopeful as I ever have for our future right now. It's because of the kinds of entrepreneurs that we have here. Coalfield Development continues to thrive. It's got a new young leader who's son of a coal miner, born and raised in southern West Virginia. And really at Marshall, I'm bringing a lot of what I learned at Coalfield into Marshall. Again, it's about Marshall for all. How can we be a resource for all of our community members? No matter where you come from, no matter what you've been through, all of us are on this journey to realize our potential, and I'm proud to be part of it.
I love it. Well, Brandon, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you joining us, and stay tuned for the next interview.